What up, Entourage Week 9 Waiver Tuesday. Hope everybody is chilling, not going crazy. It's election day. It's election day for us if you're in fantasy football. Well, guys, let's get into it.
The fantasy football Entourage for winning.
Alrighty, so I think for the most part we're gonna have a lot of familiar names in this waiver wire. I don't think there's anybody that new that we didn't see coming. Okay, maybe one. Don't forget, guys, if you haven't subscribed already to the premium content, it's only $10 for the rest of the year. 4 emails, including tonight, Tuesday, waiver wire Tuesday. Full list, not just the top 5. And then tomorrow, full list of buy, sell, holds. That's going to be an interesting video tomorrow. There's been a lot of movement, and how I feel about players and just how they're playing. It's pretty crazy how things can change in the blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, then you got rankings Thursday, updated rankings Saturday. All right, guys. So let's break it down. So there's a lot of running backs, surprisingly, but unsurprisingly, because we're getting a lot of injuries. So I don't know what the deal is with the Packers, so I didn't really include them. Aaron Jones might miss another week. We heard Jamal Williams is hurt, but I don't know if you could trust who is this guy, Irvin or Dexter Williams. It might be a full-blown committee, so they did not make the list, subject to change. But yeah, who did make the list? Jermichael Hasty. A little disappointed. I like what I saw from the week prior, but I guess Seattle a little tougher defense. He wasn't very efficient on the ground, wasn't really involved much in the passing game. The Niners don't really feature the running backs that much in the passing game, and the times they did, those targets went to McKinnon. I don't trust McKinnon. I wouldn't pick him up. He did, he does nice in the passing game, but it's hard to score from a passing touchdown, especially with a backup quarterback, although Nick Mullins is pretty decent, or Kyle Shanahan is just a genius, but Jimmy ain't it. I'll tell you that much. As a Niner fan, has nothing to do with waivers, but I hope this is the end of Jimmy. I think it's the end of Jimmy. The way they structured the contract, I believe this can be the end of Jimmy. Nick Mullins has looked better. I feel like you could do more with him. Jimmy's so limited. Anyway, Jermichael Hasty, especially he's playing the Packers. He should be the lead back, should be the lead ball carrier. Niners, the Packers have no answer for that Shanahan zone scheme. They've killed the Packers every time they face them, it seems like. Most recently, the NFC Championship when Mostert went nuts. So I do like AC this game quite a bit. Also, Damian Harris coming off a 100-yard game. He's a good player. Remember, I like players that can, not only you can start this week, but potentially in the long term as well. And Hasty, we don't know when Mostert's going to be back. We don't know when Coleman's going to be back. McKinnon ain't it. So by default, he could be pretty decent. Any starting running back in the NFL is worth a roster spot. Damian Harris, I don't know if he's even starting, but he is the primary ball carrier, even though the snap percentages looks low. He's going to be, kind of game scripted in or out depending on the game, but this is one of those games. It's the Jets. So he can definitely be a big part of that offense. And, considering the running back climate, it's definitely worth a pickup. And somebody that you could start moving forward. Who else? Wayne Gallman. Wayne Gallman's looked good past couple of weeks. Touchdowns against a tough Bucs defense. He's a really good pass catcher. Washington's been good, against the run, but volume and, his dual threat ability will give him a pretty decent floor. Devontae Freeman, he's always injured and he's not that great anyway. So we'll have to keep a close eye on Devontae Freeman, but Wayne Gallman's worth a pickup. And then you got Gus Edwards. As much as I love Dobbins, I've been preaching this forever. there's enough, to go around for 2 running backs, especially when you're on a running offense. So everybody's always like, oh, they're not a workhorse. At this point, at the end of the day, talent over everything and opportunity, and Gus Edwards going to have both. Even if he shares, even if I like Dobbins more, I think Gus Edwards is still worth a pickup. But I will say this, Indianapolis, they're really, really tough. Really tough against the run. But as we saw this past week, if you're the goal line back, get a touchdown, it's going to help. It's going to help. So, not the best matchup. But again, he looks good. Dobbins looks better, but Gus still looks good. So he's worth a pickup. And then last but not least, you got Jordan Reed. The Niners love featuring the tight end. The brief moments he was actually healthy, he put in some work for sure. The only thing I don't like about Jordan Reed is like the chances of him staying healthy. It's almost like if you're in a deeper league, you could cuff him with Dwelly, because Dwelly also has done well in the past with Nick Mullins, as a matter of fact. So I like Dwelly as well. It's kind of sucks because Jordan Reed, I've never used a waiver. I've never had him on my team. I'm just stubborn about it. But tight end climate is bad right now, really bad. So pretty sure you're gonna have to, play game by game, and there's not too many people that are gonna get more targets and be featured in the offense than Jordan Reed, as long as he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? And then 2 names. Put one of them on the thumbnail. Jalen Reagor looked really good. Had a touchdown, even though Wentz didn't look too good. Only had like 100-something yards passing, but I don't expect that to happen again. So Wentz is a weird guy. He plays good he plays to the competition. He plays the games he should play worse. He plays good. Games he should dominate, he plays bad. That's who he is. But I do like Jalen Reagor. I do also think there'll be better days for Dallas Goedert. Let's not overreact, man. The NFL is it's a week-to-week league. That's why I always say, talent over everything. You just got to have a backbone, because if not, it'll drive you crazy. If you're going to change your mind on players from week to week, and trust me, man, I was hearing it from you guys. Can I drop Dobbins? Can I drop Dobbins? No. Can I drop no? Can I drop Dobbins? No. Can I drop Gibson? No. Can I drop Hurst? No. And you don't think that's, people think I'm crazy, and then now I don't look so crazy. Same thing with Zach Moss. I know what I see. I have faith, but I do a lot of studying, and it's not easy. Trust me. A lot of analysts are reactive. They're like, they tell you shit after it happens. I'm not always right, but I feel good about J.K. Dobbins. I feel good about Zach Moss, and I'm telling you the same thing about Reagor and Dallas Goedert, because they've done it before. Again, let's not be overreactive. If you could get them, I didn't include them in my top 5 because they have a bye. But, depending on your roster spots, how many bye weeks you have, they are definitely worth holding. Don't overreact. All right. So, quick video. Waiver wires. We're doing really, really good on the betting, by the way. It's only $10. I'm giving you 5 to 10 games. I think last time I gave you 8 or 9. The week before that, I gave you 11. It's games and player props that I feel really, really good about. And we're killing it, guys. So I don't know how much longer it's going to be $10, because compared to other people, that's fucking free. Everybody charges 50 or more. And they're having similar, if not worse, results. So take advantage of that. You can book as many weeks as you want ahead of time. And if we have another week like we did this past weekend, then it'll definitely be going up. So let me know if you guys bet. We're killing it. And if you want the premium content, let me know about that. Comment, email me, info.fantasyfootballrapper@gmail.com. Love you guys. Peace. Tomorrow, buy, sell, holds. Let's get it.